Good afternoon. It's 3:30. I'm Natalia Diaz and this is Solent Journalism News. There's been a major development today in the investigation into a serious fire in the center of Southampton. Lauren Borthwick sends us this report from the scene.
It has been confirmed that two boys aged 12 and 13 have been released without further action following the Southampton fire that took place. While repairs here still continue, police have said that another 13-year-old boy still remains under investigation, as does a 15-year-old boy who was recently interviewed in connection with the fire. The incident in March resulted in 58 people needing temporary accommodation as houses and businesses were destroyed. 7 months on and still people have not been allowed back. Approximately 70 firefighters were needed to tackle the blaze. Shops were damaged during the fire, although thankfully no one was injured. A spokesperson for Hampshire Police has said the inquiries are still ongoing.
This week is National Hate Crime Week, with this year's theme being #SpreadLoveNotHate. Our correspondent Beth Lauren has more on this. Beth?
Thanks, Talia. Hate crimes are offences which are motivated by a strong dislike towards someone's race, religion, sexual orientation or disability. Some of these crimes include attacks and violence, damage to personal property or name-calling. Police have recorded a 10% rise in hate crime across England and Wales this year. In Southampton, between 2018 and 2019, there was just under 700 relevant offences and over 500 of these were driven by racism. Figures also show that 53 people have reported a disability hate crime in Southampton from 2018. This is up from 35 in 2017. Stop Hate UK is the organisation working hard to shift the hate crime movement. If you happen to be a victim or witness someone else in suffering, don't hesitate to contact them on 0800 135 1625 and also report the incident to the police. Back to you, Talia.
Thanks, Beth. Following Mental Health Awareness Week, the YMCA Woolston team, along with Solent Minds, have placed positive messages on the Itchen Bridge to help those thinking about committing suicide. The bridge is a notorious spot for those trying to end their lives. And staying on the Itchen Bridge, there's potential misery for Southampton drivers as they face a 3-mile diversion while the bridge closes for 5 nights. It will be closed from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. from the 28th of October, so engineers can inspect it. The new state-of-the-art Solent University Sports Complex has been officially opened this morning. The £28 million centre in Southampton hosts a range of facilities including fitness suites, gyms and a multi-purpose sports hall. Today and tomorrow, this park building is holding a planet-friendly food event. Students will be able to try samples of meat-free treats and learn how cleaner food choices can help to reduce their environmental impact. Riso, the unique clothes store run by Solent students in the Marlin, is hosting a clothes swapping event tomorrow to celebrate the store's 7th anniversary. There's a £1 entry charge which will go towards breast cancer research. Our reporter Ellie Chivers has more.
The clothes, art and accessories retailer Riso is celebrating its 7th birthday today. What may look like a normal fashion store actually comes with a twist, as this store is run by students. It is the first fully student-run retail shop to open in the UK and allows them to develop retail skills and their portfolios. Coinciding with the anniversary is a charity clothes swap held in the store tomorrow. Leslie Taylor, the academic lead of the store, tells us more about the event.
Yeah, we have a clothes swap every season and that's a footfall driver. So we as a store don't make money from that, but it might get people in that have never been here before. So it's a good way to advertise and that you can still come out with something. And we just do a token £1 entry, which we always give to a nominated charity. And this year the team, so the student team that lead the store, decided because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month that would be the charity that the money will go to at the end of the day.
So if you have some spare time and some spare clothes, make sure you get down to Riso in the Marlin Centre between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. This has been Ellie Chivers for Solent Journalism.
And finally, Solent criminology students stage a real-life crime scene to showcase their skills. Our reporter Hannah Watkins investigates.
Do not enter. That's what criminology students at Solent University told the suspect when they approached the crime scene. Students were given the opportunity this month to attend a mock-up crime scene with dummies and actors as part of a module on their course. In the sports building car park, they were given the chance to expand their skills to use if they were to attend a real crime scene once they graduate. Dr. Simon Fox, the head of law and criminology, explains why this activity benefits his students.
what happens is when the students are listening to what we're saying in lectures, that's great, and they will then do their background reading and their directed learning. But then this moves that one stage further and gets them actually to apply what they understand and what they know. They will then make mistakes, which is great because then they will reflect upon that and they will know what they can do better next time. So the whole learning experience, in my view, is more authentic. Every course should have more authentic scenario-based learning because the students love it and they don't actually sometimes appreciate that while they're doing this kind of activity, they're also learning, they're reflecting upon what they've learned, and then they actually understand far better.
During the activity, each student can take on a different role to focus their learning on a specific job title. One of these involves making sure the public stays out of the crime scene to avoid tampering with evidence. Through role play, students practice this by making sure a member of the public does not get involved before later finding out he was in fact the suspect. Student Mariana shares her thoughts.
This pretty much in here is like a preparation, so we know what to do, we know what a first officer actually does when he reaches a crime scene, and yeah, it's really useful actually.
As the students collect all their findings, they are now prepared to take the evidence to court. And due to the success of the task, it's clear the lecturers are keen to take these activities further in the future. This is Hannah Watkins for Solent Journalism.
That's all from us for today. You can find all our stories and more online. Head to solentjournalism.co.uk. Have a great evening.